Now let's go to Fig Brew.
Oh, this one's fun.
Okay. Talk to me about Fig Brew.
Oh my goodness. Andy Whitehead and Marion Whitehead are the founders, along with Kevin and Katie DC. And Andy and Kevin worked together in a technology company. They both wrapped that portion of their lives up. I think they both retired from that, actually. And Andy felt this calling and this need to bring a coffee alternative to the marketplace made entirely out of figs. So this isn't a new idea.
Yeah.
Around World War II, they cut coffee rations with figs and stopped doing that when everything kind of like got like settled again and you didn't need to ration stuff anymore. And people were really missing out on a lot of health opportunities with figs. Figs are a superfruit. They're full of antioxidants. They're so good for you. And so what Fig Brew is, it's not just a coffee and fig. It's their main product is Figgy, and it's 100% roasted figs that are ground up, and it looks and acts and tastes, and it is identical to coffee without the acidity and like the upset stomach kind of stuff that coffee gives you. So Fig Brew is delivering a delicious coffee alternative to the market, and all of their competitors. I might be biased because I get paid to market them, but their competitors, I don't think that they can touch it. Like a roasted fig is so close to a roasted coffee bean. It tastes like coffee. It looks like coffee. It's the full thing. So everyone that tries it, if you're a coffee drinker, you'll love Fig Brew. That's not an ad. That's legit.
So give me an idea. So I'm sure that you have some sort of templated approach to support, right? You know, if it's Ace Fiber, you're going to provide a similar service to them that you would do for Fig Brew or Vantage. But with Fig Brew in particular, help me understand some of the other creative things that you've done that you haven't done for other clients, if that makes sense.
Okay, we've got some ads running right now that are real up close. We have an incredible videographer who's done a lot of work with food, actually, and it's a very niche, specialized kind of filming. And you're scooping the coffee grounds and you're pouring it over, and so we've got real up close, interesting, dynamic footage of that.
Cool.
We've got text overlays, and that's the ad that we're running. So it's just a quick video with.
But because it's a product, that's really allowing you to get in there and show the different dimensions of it and have a much more up close and personal
yes
look
you
and
can
feel.
See what it looks like. You can see the texture of it, and you can see the hot water pouring over the grounds, and that it brews and looks like coffee. And so we have text overlay on those, antioxidants, full of fiber, all the benefits that Fig Brew figs naturally have in them. So we're claiming that, it's Fig Brew, like, okay, like it's with the figs, you also get this, and it's a coffee alternative, looks like coffee. So all those benefits laid out in a video format, puts an ad spin behind it so that people see that and they're scrolling through social media. So
I'm assuming you're pretty proud of the work that you've done with there. Help me understand, as I mentioned earlier, I asked you earlier, like when it came to the idea behind the face mask, one of those creative times that you feel your mind really awakens and your mind just kind of races, and either you're trying to go to sleep and you can't sleep because you got all these great ideas. Talk me through that. When is Morgan creative?
I call them my nighttime thoughts. I'll like Slack my coworkers and say, okay, I'm having a nighttime thought. I think we should do this and this and this. And then I like think about it the next day. I'm like, was that crazy, or was that a really good idea? It's generally when I'm cooking dinner and I've got my music on, my back door open, and I'm just like kind of hanging out in the house, and I'll like they just come to me. I don't know. It's when I'm just like, it always happens when I'm not at my desk. And so that's really frustrating. And so I put a lot of like thought into it at night, and I'm like you said, like laying in bed, I will sit up and like send myself a message of an idea, and I call them my nighttime thoughts. So my nighttime thoughts feed my day work.
Yeah, makes sense.